Welcome to the Lake Fun News. Today we're going to discuss some relevant stories from around the world in lakes. Our first story is about vermilion walleye regulation. It's about to change. Lake Vermilion is located in northeastern Minnesota. A lot of people love to catch the walleye there. And now they're going to be able to keep a walleye if it's up to 20 inches long, and they can also keep one over 26 inches. That's going to start in May when the season opens. The new regulation requires that they have to release anything that's from 20 to 26 inches. It's a little bit less restrictive compared to the current regulation that requires a release of anything from 18 to 26. So basically it's taking that lower restriction from 18 to 20. There's a lot of walleye in Lake Vermilion. There's a lot of females, and it's going to allow a little bit more harvest, but it's still going to protect the mature female walleyes. And so the Department of Natural Resources chose the 20 to 26 inch slot because there's a lot lower risk of harvesting too many fish, and it's in line with public preference for what they like to catch. So if you do like to fish for walleye on Lake Vermilion, you can check lakefun.com for updated news. Next up, there's a new planned U.S. Marine Sanctuary on Lake Michigan. The NOAA is going to start taking comments, and they're planning to protect over 1,000 square miles of Lake Michigan. It's going to lie between Wisconsin's Manitowoc, Sheboygan, and Ozaukee counties. The Wisconsin Sanctuary, it's going to be the second on the Great Lakes. There's a Thunder Bay Marine Sanctuary in Michigan on the shores of Lake Huron. The NOAA says there's over 37 shipwrecks that are in the area, so that could be some really cool stuff to look at, whether you dive or go kayaking, snorkeling, paddleboarding, that type of thing. And this is going to be the first new sanctuary created by the NOAA since 2000. So if you do have any comments on this Lake Michigan proposal to create the sanctuary, you can go to www.regulations.gov, or you can always check out updated news on lakefun.com. Next up, Expedia, one of the major players in the travel industry, plans to host a vacation rental forum on Lake of the Ozarks. Diane Franklin, she's a state representative, is going to attend it's a town hall style discussion that's going to be held at the Tantara Resort. And what they're going to talk about is the online vacation rental industry. She was invited to attend the session because she's going to discuss a bill that she's going to introduce in the next legislative session that would keep residential property used as vacation rentals protected from a commercial assessment. So let's say that you've got a spare bedroom above the garage, you rent that out during the summer to lake vacationers. Well, the property assessor comes around, she finds that ad on Airbnb or one of the services, and she says, look, we're going to assess this as a commercial property because you are renting it out by the night, but maybe it's just seasonal. Maybe it provides just some extra income. Like HomeAway, they're the online leader in vacation rentals, and they provide internet bookings, and there's over 400 listings from Lake of the Ozarks, and the prices range from anywhere from $2,100 to $100 a night. So basically this session is for invited property owners and managers to attend, share their perspective, and that way they can talk through this legislation, make sure that they have everything in there. So we think this is a good way to handle it because people definitely are able to generate some income on the lake by renting out vacation homes. And maybe you don't own a lake or a home on Lake of the Ozarks, but maybe it's another lake. This is a good story to kind of keep in touch with so that you can see the direction of this legislation, because there's no doubt in my mind that if it's happening on one lake, that it could soon be happening on other lakes. And that concludes our Lake Fun News for the day. Thank you for listening, and we're going to go to a short commercial break. Thank you very much.